Hello my dear students, I am Mudassir Khan from the Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Jamia Millia Islamia, and today we come for the 14th lecture on tourism marketing of Introduction to Travel and Tourism Management course. In this session, we will discuss dynamics of tourism marketing, what is marketing, approach towards marketing, characteristics, development and problems in tourism sector, tourist purchasing decision process, marketing mix for tourism and customer relationship management. Over the past 60 years, tourism has grown consistently, making it one of the largest sector and the fastest expanding economic sector in the world. The amazing growth of tourism to this point has been largely attributed to dynamic marketing. Due to the intense competition in the tourism industry, any nation with a sufficient amount of tourism potential makes an effort to draw in as many visitors as they can. The competition that exists among various nations and destinations is steadily increasing, and successful destinations are those that could effectively market and promote tourism features and services in both domestic as well as international markets. In addition to other crucial factors like planning and management. Marketing is more important for the tourism industry now that it has some distinctive traits in addition to the standard service elements. Geographical dispersion, immovability, seasonality, large fixed cost and similar traits are among these distinctive qualities. Because the majority of the tourism products are intangible and perishable, the breadth and importance of marketing are increased. Due to improvements in information technology and mobile technology, tourists, the industry's ultimate consumer, are more educated and smarter, and as a result, they are aware of the wider range of options. Tourists have a wide range of options from which to choose the best solution for their needs, and destinations are placing an increasing emphasis on customer happiness since it is an essential to their other tourist sectors and competitive survival. So, what actually is marketing? According to the American Marketing Association, marketing is the activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering and exchanging offering that have value for customers, clients, partners and society at large. Marketing is a social and management process through which individuals and groups receive what they need by producing and exchanging goods, values with others. According to the definition of marketing, the tourist is the most significant component of the tourism business, and according to this business theory, success will come from giving the consumer what they want or need. The focus of this crucial business function is on identifying consumer demands and making sure the company provides them with a product or service. By visiting attractions and using a variety of services and goods provided by tourism industry, travelers visit places and gain experiences. Here an interchange of intangible occurs, leading to the description of foreign travel as an invisible export. Marketing for tourism is handled by numerous organizations. There are various levels at which tourism marketing occurs. Destination marketing is done by national tourism organizations for the entire nation. State, provincial and regional governments all promote their respective travel destinations. At various levels, the tourism sectors also engage in product and destination marketing. For instance, hotels advertise both their services and specific locations. The National Tourist Office (NTO) handles all national tourism marketing and promotions. The core of destination marketing is to make travel successful. To achieve the highest level of customer satisfaction in tourism industry, it is necessary to identify the target tourism markets, communicate with current and potential tourists to determine and influence their needs, motivations and preferences, and to create and launch their tourist products. It is described as management process by which national tourist organization or tourist enterprise identify their chosen tourists' actual and potential and communicate them to ascertain and influence their wishes, needs, motivation, likes and dislikes on local, regional, national and international levels, and formulate, adapt their tourist products accordingly because of achieving the highest level of tourist satisfaction and thereby fulfilling their objectives. The visits gives the tourist satisfaction, which is crucial to the overall success of the destination. At the individual destination management, organizations are largely responsible for destination marketing. As previously mentioned, destination marketing is also practiced by national, regional and state tourist groups. There have been various approaches towards marketing which can be understood with the various stages in the evolution of marketing concept. The first stage is the production stage. Because there are fewer goods and services available at this stage, it is a seller's market. Increasing the output is the key challenge in this stage. Up until the 1950s, this was the overall state of tourism. Second stage is the selling stage. This happens when advancements in technology makes mass manufacturing possible, resulting in increased competition, decreased prices and an excess of supply compared to demand. Since the producer is motivated to sell the higher output, this is a buyer's market. The second stage of tourism can be seen in the growth of huge hotels and wide-bodied aircraft in 1960s and 1970s. The third stage is marketing stage, where the understanding of the necessity to assess consumer wants is prompted by increased competition and the sophistication of consumers in an affluent society. Selling by itself won't be enough because products are created keeping in mind the needs and wants of the buyers. The goal these days is to maximize consumer happiness while providing a fair return to the producer. There are certain characteristics, developments and problems in the tourism sector which are the high fixed cost to variable cost ratio that dominates tactical and strategic operations. Because of the frequent client interactions, staff members need to be skilled in both operational and customer service areas. The majority of the sector's adoption of technology is at relatively low levels. The significance of location in relation to market accessibility, all tourism sectors must continuously invest in reservation and yield management systems due to the perishable natures of their products. The frequent occurrence of illogical and seasonal demand patterns forces businesses to utilize marketing and pricing tactics. Although there are many little businesses and a low level of concentration in the industry, only a small number of large firms dominate the market. The rising level of vertical, horizontal and diagonal integration across nearly all industries. The distinct perspective of the service industry and the alleged undermanagement of the tourism industry both indicate that the sector as a whole is open to ideas and takeovers from other economic sectors, inversely raising the industry's level of professionalism. Purchasing decision process of tourist learning about how people make purchasing decision is a fundamental component of marketing. It is very important, especially when creating a marketing mix strategy and product design. Consumer behavior refers to how travelers behave as a consumer of goods and services in terms of their spending, attitudes and values towards the things they purchase. Age, gender, marital status, educational backgrounds and other demographic factors all have an impact on this. These elements are essential for marketers who sell and promote tourism related goods and services because they help them categorize visitors so they may offer goods that appeal to each category. In essence, it looks at why customer purchases the product and decision making process. It has been noted that the process of selecting the best alternative involves the consumer making judgments. Buying behavior is the process of making decisions about purchases based on cognitive and emotional variables such as impulse, family, friends, advertisements, role models, emotions, and conditions that impact purchasing. Depending on various users, there may be varying number of steps. For instance, the input stage, the process stage, and the output stage are three different but interconnected stages. The buying behavior processes can be divided into three stages, including the pre-purchase stage, the service encounter stage, and post-encounter stage. Pre-purchase decision making comprises identifying a need, gathering information, weighing your option, and making a decision. Moment of truth and most significantly, service delivery are included in the next stage. The third stage entails reviewing the work done while providing the service and forming new intentions. In summary, a tourist decision making process may be broken down into following stages, which are easy to recognize: identification of need, finding information, development of substitutes, alternative assessment and decision making, act of purchase, consumption, analysis of post purchase behavior. Tourists must weigh many factors before making a choice. When a tourist is making decisions, several aspects needs to be considered. When compared to purchasing everyday items like a car, food, etc., purchasing and consuming tourism related products, especially vacation packages, will be very different experience. Decision for a tourist include things like which country, region or resort to visit, which mode of transportation to use, which type of lodging to choose for the stay of the vacation, at what time of the year the vacation will be taken, and whether to take a package tour or go alone. Particularly when the cost is quite high, it is likely to require considerably more time, careful study and choice. Numerous variables or elements including internal or psychological aspects, social factors, cultural factors, economic considerations, personal factors, environmental factors and other factors of a similar nature affect consumer behavior or buyer behavior. The choice of a tourist location contains several additional criteria in addition to those that influence consumer behavior when purchasing common goods. For instance, when deciding whether to travel, a potential tourist may need to take into account their health as well as health of their family members. Another element is the need for a visa when visiting a foreign country. The complexity of tourist decision making is escalated by the high cost of travel and the challenge of knowing what to anticipate in a foreign, unfamiliar location. Marketing mix for tourism. The effective and efficient utilization of marketing mix component is essential for the industry's growth and competitive survival. The marketing mix is the collection of actions, strategies and tactics that a business employs to draw in, sway and persuade clients. The four primary components of the marketing mix or 4 Ps consist of 4 distinct categories of techniques relating to product, price, promotion and place. More components were later added to this. The organization will be able to influence the demand for that product or service by organizing a systematic approach and adopting an effective strategy for applying a marketing mix. It was later proposed 3 additional Ps for service marketing, namely process, people and physical evidence. The success of company depends on ensuring the proper marketing mix of components. A full set of marketing mix components that are appropriate for the tourism industry are as follows: product, price, promotion, people, physical evidence and process. Product. Products are both real and intangible aspects that are given in the market for travel, consumer interest, purchase, usage or consumption and satisfy their demands. In services, however, quality and high standard of delivery ensure an advantage over the competition. They concern with the quality and performance level that the consumer obtains. The components of the tourism marketing mix should be chosen with greater attention, especially when it comes to the design of the tourism product, its attachment to tangible proof and its delivery and dissemination. Additionally, marketers must consider their product in terms of the advantage it offers consumer rather than just its outward characteristics. Businesses that offer superior customer service to those of their rivals will succeed in expanding their customer base. The company's product must be created to ensure segmentation fit and to be sufficient quality to satisfy customers. When a company offers a variety of tourism related products, it must make sure that each one adds value to the customer's experience and use procedure to guarantee the performance standard, ease, benefits, and they are anticipated to supply this. This is so because people buy advantages, not features, and a large portion of decision making processes for consumers is focused on benefits that the good or service will offer them. To ensure product acceptability and branding with a high level satisfaction, image, and added value to the product, the developed tourism product features should minimize risk, be safe and secure, compatible, have value added benefits, and be less complex to the consumer. For the organization staff to increase visitor number and generate income, they need a certain set of tools and resources in addition to marketing. If the historical context is unknown, certain products such as archaeological sites lose their ability to draw tourists. As a result, the company must provide its employees with the knowledge of the past and its significance, as well as promote its products by highlighting their features and advantages. Price. Pricing is the highest importance in business sectors because while the price is perceived as the cost by the consumer, it is viewed as a revenue by the provider. It simply refers to the sum of money that the organization charges as a tourist for the good or service they use. The value that consumer forfeit in exchange for using the advantages of owning a good, item or service is how prior can be defined as pricing. The main elements to take into account when determining a price for a good or service are pricing goals, demand cost, and the cost of similar competitive products. The most competitively sensitive components of marketing mix is thought to be pricing. The cost of the tourism product must be carefully considered because it is closely related to the standards of goods and services being delivered. Any decision about the price of a tourism product must take into account the operational value, method of delivery, and product quality. When creating a marketing strategy that incorporates image creation and branding, market pricing must also be taken into consideration. Depending on the needs of the customer, the cost of tourism products may include lodging, transportation, food, and many other things. The next step is promotion, which is the process of informing, reminding, or convincing the consumer to purchase the goods and services provided by the company. Organizations frequently combine several approaches and procedures to achieve their marketing goals. Promotion is a key motivation for any tourist company since it allows businesses to influence how consumers act. The purpose of promotion is to persuade potential clients of the advantages of using or purchasing the goods and services of a specific business. Tourism organizations can effectively communicate with their target customers through promotion. It may have an impact on consumer attitudes and action that generate interest in, a desire for, and attention to buy the goods at a specific price. Essentially, it is a marketing communication. Any type of business can benefit from using advertising as a promotional strategy. The types of products, campaign, goals, and marketing traits all influence the marketing communication strategies used by the tourism industry. The promotional mix refers to the variety of ways a company may reach its target market. It contains a variety of components such as advertisements, public relations, sales promotions, personal sales, word of mouth advertisement, television, magazines, telemarketing, exhibitions, travel newsletters, publicity billboards, and more are examples of promotional mix media that offer and showcase the product and inspire potential customer to buy it. The budget, frequency, and visibility of promotion must all be taken into consideration while choosing the media. Place. The place is all about industry channel methods that make it simple for customer to receive tourism goods and services at particular locations and times. For efficient delivery and feedback, the number of levels and types must be taken into account while choosing a channel. Due to poor awareness, emerging tourism based businesses may have trouble positioning their goods and services to channel participants. To succeed, emerging companies in the travel and tourism industry must carefully analyze their distribution method. The downstream portion of the supply chain is what distribution is all about, and the participants are referred to as marketing channel partners. Due to several issues, including the danger of global direct distribution and disintermediation, as well as rising competitiveness, perishability, distribution is becoming more and more important in this intensely competitive climate. On a worldwide scale, many industries are forming alliances. The main goal of a distribution channel is to make a product or service easily accessible to the customer. There is a fundamental distinction between distribution of products and services. Physical objects have been transported from manufacturers to the consumers using distribution channels. Distribution systems are employed in the hospitality and travel sectors to move the customer to the product, such as the hotel, restaurant, cruise liner or aeroplane. People who work in tourism offer solutions that meet customer needs and deliver value. Employee effectiveness and customer satisfaction levels are directly influenced by employees, particularly the operations and delivery staff. Customer satisfaction may be influenced by employee selection, training and motivation. The person should be competent, compassionate, responsive, proactive and capable of problem solving. Customers' perception of service quality are significantly influenced by the fact that many services, including hotels, restaurants, airlines and other businesses, have a frequent direct client and employee relation interactions. The organization's frontline staff members must represent the company with the utmost decorum and manners. Physical evidence. The service provider must make sure that there is a verifiable proof of a company's service quality that leaves a lasting impact on the clients. Proper physical proof and presentation can improve the quality of the service. A hotel does not have to be a flashy to deliver on its promised consumer value proposition in terms of cleanliness, efficiency or other advantages. Customers' assessment of the quality of services, experiences, contentment with a service and expectation of service are greatly influenced by environment, physical layout, decor, employee appearance, equipment used, atmosphere, background and other services. Process. A process is a collection of steps, actions and activities that are performed in a particular order with the purpose of providing a service. To accomplish the desired objectives, the process implements, regulates and ensures the flow of activities. Services, unlike products, are inseparable and they have features of variability. Therefore, the delivery of services needs to be standardized to achieve quality for every customer. Therefore, unique procedures for operations, pricing, promotion, distribution and delivery should be followed in the service sector, particularly in the tourism sector. Delivery procedures must be based on customers' preferences and a variety of services brand that allow customers to contrast and evaluate the quality of rival services. Process aids branding and brand building enables service differentiation and offers consumer qualities. Customer relationship management. To be competitive in our contemporary economic environment, business organizations must establish and maintain close cooperative relationship with their customers. Customers are looking for closer relationship with service providers. These days, it is critical to establish and sustain long-lasting, mutually beneficial relationship with both clients and business intermediaries. It costs 6 to 9 times more to get a new customer than it does to keep an existing one. Therefore, keeping a customer for future sales has grown crucial and has required cultivating customer loyalty. These commercial constraints were the driving forces for the development of ideas like relationship marketing and customer relationship management, also known as CRM, some of the new business thrust areas. Businesses have always changed and enhanced their working procedures as a result of competition. The main focus of CRM and relationship marketing programs is on the relationship of cooperation and collaboration between the company and its client and other marketing agents. After TQM, that is Total Quality Management, QFD, Quality Function Deployment, EDI, Electronic Data Interchange, BPR, Business Process Reengineering, ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, and SCM, that is Supply Chain Management, the subsequent three-letter mantra has rewritten the marketing lexicon through a paradigm shift from conventional transactional marketing to web-enabled interactive relationship marketing in CRM. With this, we come to the conclusion of this class, in which we discussed crucial roles of marketing for tourism organizations. Various tourism industries together with destination organizations and national tourism authorities participate in tourism marketing. Tourism products, as they are characterized in many ways, are distinctive to some extent. Therefore, marketing them requires caution and effort. Using the best marketing mix is essential for the success of tourism businesses. For competitive survival and company success, tourism organization must take into account each component of the marketing mix individually and apply the proper combination of those components. Additionally, the marketers must make sure that the various elements of the marketing mix work together harmoniously to have the desired impact on the target audience and their behavioral patterns. You will find the reference to these topics covered in this session in the following books and website mentioned before on the slides, which may be used for better understanding. So, that would be all for today's session. Thank you, my dear students, for attending this session. You may write to me at the ID mentioned on the slide here, that is mkhan56@gmi.ac.in. See you all in our next lecture. Till then, goodbye and take care.